Hey good people, welcome back to another video. I'm Tiquana, also known as Q, and today we have a video of me styling my hair while it's longer. I had some requests on how I'm styling my hair, and if you're interested in watching, please like, comment, subscribe, and continue to watch. So now I'm just shampooing my hair. I just took that wig off. If you've been following me for a while, I had that wig on and my hair was just molded down underneath. And we are using a cleanser, a moisture, and then a conditioner. I'm rinsing my hair really good so I can get all of that like oil and gook out of it before I use my shampoo, so I don't have to use as much shampoo. I'm starting with Paul Mitchell Shampoo 2. It's a gentle cleanser, so just to get that oil and any debris that may be in there. I didn't lift my scalp up before I shampoo, meaning like scratch any flakes that may be on my scalp. So once my hair was dry, I had a few flakes in it and it was making me mad. But anyway, here I am shampooing my hair. I like to give it a good scrub the scalp pretty good so all the debris that may be on the scalp can come off. And we're going to rinse and repeat. Next, we're going to go in with this Bond Therapy shampoo by Biolage. It's supposed to treat over-processed hair, but I just like the way that it makes my hair feel, so that's why we're using it. And I had some shedding when taking that wig out, so hopefully that can just help and do the same thing it would do if my hair was over-processed. For conditioner, we're going to use Joico's Defy Damage Protective Conditioner. And it's supposed to do the same thing as the Bond Strengthening one shampoo. I just used this conditioner because I ran out of the conditioner to go with the Biolage one. But it does the same thing and it's supposed to help strengthen the bonds. I have a relaxer, so it couldn't hurt. And I like to just massage that in. Like let it sit a little while and then I'll rinse. Now I'm going in with my It's a 10. This is a leave-in conditioner. It's supposed to do 10 different things. It's just my favorite one to use. And then I use an all-purpose comb to comb out my hair. I like the all-purpose comb because you can switch from the finer tooth side to the wider tooth side. So I use the wide tooth side to comb it out. And then when I'm smoothing down my mold, I'll use the finer tooth side. For foam, we're going to use Nairobi. My distributor, it's the same formula as the blue formula, but my distributor gets this for me in the clear. So when I do gray clients, it's not like blue. And then I use a generous amount. If you think it's too much, it's not. Your hair is not going to be weighed down or feeling gooky or like a product buildup. It's going to be nice and soft. But I like a lot, so I don't have to do a lot of work when I'm molding my hair. And I typically would do my swirls on the side and things like that, like in my mold, but it doesn't matter because my hair is too long right now for that swirls or anything around the hairline to even be in there once I curl it. So I'm going to do a little bit because when I had that quick weave, I didn't have it on my edges, but it was like my edges are thin, like right at the, I don't want to call it the temple, but close to the temple. So I like to swoop those down before I get under the dryer so it can be like molded in a little bit of a swirl. And I just mold my hair flat, like pretty much like a mushroom. I mold the front to the front, the sides down, and the back back. And most times, unless my client wants a part or anything, this is how I mold everybody. Then we go in with our Rapid Juniors. I find these to be the best wrap strips. Like you can use a mesh wrap strip. And I like the smaller, the juniors, because they seem to be like easier to work with. And I just use as many as I need to cover up the parts that I want to lay the flattest. So if you have hair that you need, like it's maybe a relaxer time, I would put one across the top too, and like it'll be like dog ears. So depending on how you need your hair to lay, you just want to get it flat. And then once I pulled on my strips, I pulled my hair down so it can just stretch out and not dry, wrinkle like that. And then we sit under the dryer. I think my hair take about 30 to 45 minutes to dry. You just want your hair to be completely dry so we're not dealing with like wetness behind the ears. And now we're dry, and this is my mold. I take my strips off kind of like halfway in between once the back of my hair is dry. And the key is you have to hold your head down so you're not wrinkling and scrunching up your back. And then we'll just comb it all out. You see how soft it is? I used a lot of product, but it's still soft. And now I'm going to use some BioSilk Silk Therapy, Paul Mitchell Super Skinny, and then L'Oreal Infinium Hairspray. I think that's number 3. And we just going to use a little bit. I'm going to keep adding it because it seems like my hair is just soaking this stuff up. So I just simply use as much as I need. And I also like dab a little bit of the super skinny. I squirt a little bit onto the countertop or on a surface where I can just dab some of my fingertips in case I need more without putting it all over my hair. See, needed some more. And you need, because it depends on your texture, you use as much as you need. Your hair is not, well, at least my hair isn't going to be weighed down, and I'm using a decent amount of product. Y'all see that bald spot? It look worse on camera. I'm going to have to do some Rogaine. And then I like to spray the holding spray all over. I may have to use it again, but for the most part, I just want to spray it all over. Now I'm parting out my top section so that I can curl pretty much in the same direction that I molded my hair. Now we're gonna part a section off and just get to curling. I like to curl it as tight as possible because this hair is too long, but I still want it to look like a shortcut and not look like I need a haircut. So yeah, that's the goal, is to keep it short, like make it look like I have natural curly hair. And I'm using the FHI platform 1/2 inch flat iron, and then I'm going to switch. My smaller flat iron is a H2 Pro. I want to say it's 3/8 inches. And so we're just going to old school curl our hair in a row everywhere. For shine spray, I'm using Design Essentials Reflections. And you'll see me periodically use that during the video, just in case I need a little bit of spray or it's too dry, or I may be using the super skinny on my fingertips. Now we just move on to the next section and just curl that exactly how we just curled the other section, and work our way around the hair. When we get to the nape, I do flip up the nape, but you'll see that part. I was feeling like my hair was like a little too soft, so I just used more holding spray. And most times if I put holding spray, I'm going to follow up with a little shine spray just so it's not like stiff or hard, or make lines of demarcation from the flat iron because it's so stiff. So I like a smooth curl. Sometimes if your holding spray is too sticky, it'll get stuck on the hair and just be like you have ridges in your hair, and you don't want that. So now we're at the top of the hair and we're going to curl that back just like we curl in everything else. Here I'm checking to see the progress, just so I can make sure that I'm not missing any hairs or have any pieces that isn't curled. When I get close to the nape, I switch flat irons to the smaller one just because I know that hair is shorter. And then the last 2 rows I flip up because my hair goes in the W, so it's going to look like it's uneven. It's just the sides of my nape are longer, meaning it goes down my neck longer than the middle, and so it looks uneven, but it's not. And I like to just flip those pieces up because it tend to just flip anyway. I could comb them out, but I like them to just settle and naturally just fall. And it ain't looking like nothing right now, but trust the process. On this piece of hair, I decided to flip this one up. I flip little pieces sporadically around my hair just for like more dimension, just so everything isn't just curled down, if you will. Now, on the opposite side of the hair, I just do the same exact thing. But this side was a little bit, the ends were a little frayed. So I was adding super skinny serum to the ends just so they won't fishtail. Now it's time to do the front and the top. I don't know how my front got ate up like that. But yeah, we're going to curl that first and then we're going to curl the other pieces just so I can get this out the way because I don't want this being curled with the long pieces and not looking right once I curl it, if that makes sense. Now at the top, I'm going to curl the first two curls backwards because I don't really want that part to show. So we're going to curl the first two backwards. We're going to flip a few pieces in here, and then for the most part curl everything forward. I want to cover up those little sparse areas in my hair on the like close to the temples. So when I get over there, I'm going to curl it down, but for the most part I'm just curling. There's really no rhyme or reason. You kind of want to curl it in the way you want it to look or the direction you want it to go once it's being styled. I think this is the only piece we flip in the top. Yeah, I'm gonna flip this little piece. So, because sometimes when I do style my hair, I find that all the curls come in one way. You needed a little bit of dimension with the flip and have some curls going the other way. So it can just look like natural curls. Okay, that's our last curl. And we looking like big worm. So now I'm just going to spray it all over with shine spray and holding spray. And then we check it out, make sure that you don't miss any pieces. And if you do, it'll be fine once you pull out all your curls. And now I'm just going to go through with my rat tail and pull out each curl. And like pretty much style your hair how you want it to look. Now, the reason why I didn't mold my sides in a certain way is because I'm going to style them and swoop them and swirl them now with a little bit. I spray my comb with a little holding spray. And this is how I get those little defined pieces around my hairline to make me look like I got natural curly hair. And we just do the same thing on both sides. You can just got to maneuver and style it and make sure the curls go the way that you want them to go. This process might take up like 5 minutes, not too long. But that's the key to styling the hair in the finished product is making sure the curls are going the way that you want them to. And now I'm going to take my mesh wrap strip because the sides are too bouffant. It's poking out too much, so I want to make that lay a little bit flatter than what it's already laying. It's just the curls piled up on each other that make it look like that. So we're going to put the wrap strip on. Make sure you don't like tie down your front part of your hair because you still want that to be curled and not flat. And then maybe wait 10 minutes, do something, wait 10 minutes, and then we'll come back. Now that we're back, our sides are much flatter. You can still kind of mold the hairs if it flattened out places where you didn't want it to flatten out. But for the most part, our hair is done. I'm trying to cover that little bald spot right there. That weave did me dirty. But yeah, this is basically the finished product. And just more manipulation and just seeing if this how you want your hair to be. And yeah, that's basically it. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below if you have short hair and you think you'll try this method. If your hair is shorter, it still work. I pretty much do the same thing, but I have to tie it down now, and it's a lot curlier than what it would typically be. And until the next video, keep it cute.